Chester County will send out their captains. Those captains will be Jalen Edston. Also out there will be Peyton Barham, who had a great year last year, great running back. 74 is Calvin Meadows, a big guy, and number 17 will be Colton Trice. The Lions across the way will send out Hammer and Hank Miller, who will wear 51 tonight. They'll also send out, looks like Caleb Williams. And the other player will be, I think that's Braden Waller. His jersey's written up there, but that is Braden Waller. Well, we get you ready for another season of football. And we are excited about it, and we know that you are as well. But a good crowd, not a great crowd across the way, has made their way down to Chester County for this one tonight. Remind you that our first quarter will be brought to you by Chuck Hutton. First downs by Chuck Hutton. King Tire, our second quarter. And you'll see the corner sponsors there. We'll mention them again. It's Keene Jewelers, Jones Chevrolet, and Blacksmith. Well, Stan, we've done some talking. You did a great job with that interview with, of course, with Coach Bowling. Your thoughts about the game? What are the keys for a Lion win tonight?
Got to play error-free football. You know, you're looking at a Chester County team, many more numbers, a lot more size overall. You got to look at this big number 74. He's a house by himself. TCA, by the way, if you haven't heard, TCA with two new players, the Dancy brothers coming in. They played at Sacred Heart a couple years ago for an 8-man football. Sacred Heart played 8-man football, and they have transferred into TCA with the closing of Sacred Heart, and those are two wide-bodied young men. They just started practice this week, so once they get a little more acclimated, those two behemoths are going to be road blocks that are going to be difficult to move.
White hat tonight is our good friend from Humboldt, Tennessee, Attorney Floyd Flippin. He takes his attorney hat off tonight and puts on the white hat. So we get you ready for this one and remind you that, we've talked a lot, and, of course, a lot of general statements. But, boy, when you talk about some of the players coming back for us, how about the year Braden Waller had, the year that Lakai Tompkins had, Braden Waller we mentioned, and Vales Cooper. Outstanding season as a quarterback, can run the ball, throw the ball. He's developed and just matured every game, game in, game out. And there's a lot of other folks, too, as we see the drone up over the stadium here. The lights are on, and we get ready to stand. My 42nd season opener, and you've been around a long time as well.
Been a long time, 18 years, 19 years overall down here, a few years in Indiana doing ball games. One thing before I forget, I want to keep attorney and Judge Bradley Owens in your thoughts and prayers. He's been under the weather with something that he hadn't been able to determine what it was. And Bradley Owens, one of the good guys, the owner of 93.7 Radio, and we wish him the best as he tries to get over whatever is ailing him.
I sent Bradley a message today, and of course anyone that keeps up with Steve Heyman, as Bradley has done, and been successful at doing. Although Steve's retired now, semi-retired, he's still working a little bit. A lot of action last night, or not a lot of action, but some heated action. Westview trounced Dresden 64-0. Milan edged South Gibson 28-21. And there was one other game. It was Munford and Covington. There's
35 to something in that ball game.
Did that Covington win that one?
Yes, it was Covington winning that game. And, oh, by the way, your TCA Middle School Lions trouncing Jackson Christian School a score of 42-16. In a game that really was not that close. TCA actually dominating that ball game. It was Covington 35, Munford nothing in that contest. A lot of other games. We'll go over them quickly while we have a chance.
TCA won the toss, by the way, and they will receive, and they'll be moving to our left.
Fayette Academy is at Adamsville. Jackson Christian is at North Point Christian. There's a fun place to play. Hall's at Tipton Rosemark. Kingsbury is at Harding Academy. FACS against Lakeland Prep. Crockett at Northside, Liberty at JCM, Southside at Ripley, Dyersburg at Dyer County. That's going to be a big battle. And Diamond, one that we're going to want to keep our eye on all night long. I'm sure you heard about it up at Bethel this week. McKenzie at Huntington.
Oh, yeah, that's been the talk of the town up there. I wasn't there today, but the first 4 days of the week I was there, and a lot of anxiety on both sides about that game. Chester County will be wearing the blue tonight with the white numbers, white helmets. TCA will be in the road white tonight with the purple helmets and the purple numbers. And we get ready for this one with the special teams back there. And Stan, it's going to be Waller. Not a lot of people kick to him. Owen Atwood back there, a nice returner as well. And I'm trying to look around the corner here to see this other player. That's Williams, Caleb Williams out there as well.
TCA is going to wear different uniforms every game this year. They've got a load of different uniform combinations they're going to use. I love these uniforms that Chester County is wearing, dark uniforms, white numbers. That's the way it should be. Number 7 is going to kick off. And with the call of the game for his 42nd season, here's the voice of football in West Tennessee. He is McCulley.
Thank you, Stan the man. It will be Lyndon Phillips to kick it away. And Jay tells us Jay Cashin can pull more rabbits out of a hat than anybody. We're back and okay. Here's the kick, and Waller will gather it in just inside the 10. He's at the 10-yard line, 15. Coming far side or near side left, 30, 35 to the 40, and knocked out of bounds by the guy that kicked it to him, Lyndon Phillips, at about the 40-yard line. They'll mark him at the 35. We've got a flag
on the field.
Yeah, you got a flag, and it's going to be illegal block.
Yeah, probably blocking the back on the way. It's going to step us back. That will be a spot foul if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to put us back in some tough field position at the 15-yard line. But you know what happens? What happens when you start deep in your own territory? You got more chances to build your stat sheet.
Yeah, 23-yard lines where they'll mark it, Stan. So at the 23, TCA will have it 1st and 10. Cooper Bales will be the quarterback. Cooper last year, outstanding season. 272 yards average per game. Completed 111 of 169 attempts. Ran the ball effectively, only threw 2 interceptions. And the little guy, they're in the eye. In the pistol with Tompkins behind him. Hand off Lakai, who else? He'll plunge his way to about the 25. Picks up only about 2 yards. Going to be 2nd down and 8, Stan.
Diamond, the thing is with Lakai Tompkins, you're going to get him once, you're going to get him twice. You may hold him to 2 yards this time, 1 yard next time. But it's something you cannot do game in and game out. Injured player coming off number 13 for Chester County. That right ankle does not look good as he hops off on one leg. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Lions.
1,540 yards by Tompkins last year. 140 yards per game, 25 touchdowns. And he caught some passes as well. 9 receptions for 3 touchdowns. Here's Bales in the gun. Bales drops, Bales throws. And it's going to be
interference. It's got to be.
No flag. Waller covers there by number 17, Colton Trice. And Trice very close to pass interference, but the official said no. It's going to be 3rd down and 8.
Well, bodies got tangled up there, but they decided not to go for it. TCA going for the home run. Ball a little bit underthrowing on the inside, but if they would have gotten tangled up, it would have been a catchable ball. Trips to the right.
Triples far side right. One receiver here to the near side. Bales will run the option. He's going to duck his way inside the 30, or to the 30, I should say, to the 35. He scurries to the 36. He's got the first down of the year, and that being brought to you this year by Chuck Hutton First Down.
10-yard pickup for Cooper Vales, and 1st and 10 for the Lions. Diamond, we got to welcome back an old sponsor who is back. Our good friends Jim and Connie Clement from Clement Transmission Service are back with us this year.
Great to have Jim and Connie back, great friends of ours. Landon Lewis is going to stay in the game, but he got a little shaken up that time as well. Doubles each way this time. Hashmart right. Vales claps those hands. Here's the jet sweep.
Oh, doubles.
And now they're going to give it. That's a double sweep here. Here's Tompkins, 40, 45. Tompkins inside the 45, or across the 45, I should say. I think he has another first down to about the 46-yard line.
Well, one official's marking 11 yards, and one's marking a little bit short.
He's
and
at
it should be.
Yeah,
they're going to have to measure this one. Now they're going to give it to him.
The second Chuck Hutton first down of the game. Now Hashmart left. Vales, they're in the pistol with Tompkins behind him.
That was a double pitch there, that last one.
It was. Delk in motion. Now he'll set down. A little confusion. Now what do we have here?
Call timeout. Good straight,
Coach
boys.
Bowling, well, plenty of time on the play clock. 9 seconds on the play clock. 8. Vales in the gun with Tompkins right in behind him. Vales will roll right. Vales looks, throws right, and
wide open
caught by Waller. Nice catch. A lot of folks don't catch that ball, but he does. You get it in the area with those hands. At the 45, he's got another completion. It's going to be short of the first down. Going to be 2nd down and about 2 or 3.
1,073 yards last year for Braden Waller. Braden Waller in the newspaper poll voted won a poll in the newspaper that included a Mr. Football in it, Braden Waller, with the most votes. 4th leading all-time receiver in the state of Tennessee last year in all classes.
The short side of the field is in the shadows over there toward the TCA crowd. And now a nice crowd here. Vales bobble that ball, then comes up with it. And flags. It's going to be illegal motion.
And because Chester County didn't cover that at all.
He had the first down and maybe more. That was Waller that actually carried it. That was Waller that carried that ball.
Yeah, Waller. I mean, the Chester County lineup was frozen. They're going to call it on TCA. That's going to make it probably going to be about 2nd and 8.
They'll move it back. 2nd and a
short
8, long 7. Ball just short of midfield.
We'll just call it a straight 7.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just at the 49-yard line, almost midfield.
Political.
Don't even say it.
Thing of this day and age.
We're
not
be
political as well. Here's Vales. Doubles far side right. He puts Delk in motion. He'll roll that way, pitch it to Delk. Delk will power his way to the midfield stripe, but he's going to be short of the first down. Picks only up about 2. Tackle that time by Landon Boehm, the senior linebacker for the Eagles.
Delk picks up 2 on the play. Going to be 3rd and about 6.
So the Lions look like they had something going, and a couple of mistakes have hurt them on the kickoff. And then, of course, that's a big penalty a moment ago. 3rd and about 6. Vales rolls this way right at us. Squares, wants to throws down there.
Wide open.
And he missed it. He had a receiver open and just missed him. That was Delk again. So it's going to be the punting unit coming out and have to punt it. And the drive stalls just short of midfield. The ball actually, the nose of it, right at the midfield stripe.
Boy, Diamond, what if on that one play it was the flag? He was wide open. He was going for pay dirt.
Coach Bowling and I talked earlier about details in life and details in football. Delk will stand back and punt it away from the 40. Nice, high, end-over-end punt. Chester County runs away from it, takes a great TCA bounce. It's still rolling. And it's inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Great punt, Mr. Delk.
41 yards on the punt. High kick, and it took that perfect roll that you wanted to, a little short of the game, roll up right next to the cup, just like you did with your son a few weeks ago.
Yep, with that 6-iron, no doubt about it. Well, at the 9-yard line, it's going to be 1st and 10 there for the Eagles. New quarterback stand. We don't know a lot about them right now offensively.
Yeah, Shippers graduated last year, had a good season.
Almost 1,200 yards.
Their running back, Barham, had 990 yards last year. He is the focal point of their offense, and he was the main go-getter on yards. It's returns from last year. Otherwise, not a lot of returning yards for the Eagles. We'll have to wait and see what they have as they come out in
he was a workhorse.
Tight formation.
He carried it last year, folks, 198 times. Under center, we'll spot that number for you. We couldn't tell. It's going to be number 6. That's going to be Ethan Burks, the junior quarterback. Handoff running back across the 10 to about the 12 maybe, and that's about it.
Looks like Barham with the carry.
Drives it through for a gain of about 4 yards.
They're going to say he got 4 on that.
Got more than I thought. That was from the 9 to the 13. They gave him a good spot that time.
Very, very generous of the folks down here.
That big front line for the Lions.
They're going with that shoebox offense that Riverside likes to run a lot.
Connor Cabe
packing it in.
Boyle out there as well.
Full house backfield.
Full house backfield with a quarterback under center.
Good Lord, that's old school.
It is. Here's the quarterback keeper this time. He'll come this way and get a tackle. That's a great tackle back there. And is that Waller that got him? Yes.
That is Braden Waller with the tackle. Nice shoestring tackle out at about the 17-yard line.
Picked up about 3. It's going to be 3rd and 2, Stan.
Quarterback with it.
Did a good job there.
Yeah.
Wearing the flag on his rumpus there.
And what's his number again?
That's number 6. That's going to be Ethan Burks, the junior.
Burks.
Full house backfield again. He's under center. They got 3 guys right in behind him.
Man, this is about as old school as you can get.
Yep. Hand off Barham this time. He'll hit that hole and then be denied. I don't think he made it. Got very close.
Mark's going to be short,
they
maybe
get to
a yard.
19. He's at the 18. It's going to be about a yard short, Stan. Eagle-Eye Gerard. It's going to be 4th and a yard, and they send out their punting unit.
And wise decision. Barham now 2 carries for 5 yards. The TCA defensive line, our line was going to be a big question mark this year. We graduated most of our line, but the defensive line really showing out in that first series. We saw one of the new kids getting in the ball game, and that was it's a big help with that young man.
So both initial offensive units come up short and have to punt it. TCA could come out of this with great field position. Lincoln Phillips stands back inside his 5. Waller's at midfield to receive the punt.
Oh, high snap.
High snap, but he gets it away, and it's a shank.
Get away from it, get away from it.
It is a shank, to say the least, and now picked up and then
dropped.
My
God.
Chester County's going to get up. Owen Atwood tried to pick it up at the 30, dropped the ball, And Chester County is going to come up with it the cheap way. It's going to be 1st and 10 Eagles, the ball at the 26-yard line.
He saw an opening, and he was running before he picked up the ball, Diamond. Cases like that, youngsters who will be watching this play later, run away from that football like it's got the plague.
No doubt about it.
Absolutely. You run away from it and take that beautiful field position that you were going to have and march in, score. Now the defense has to rise again.
And no one feels any worse than he does. Interesting that Hammer and Hank Miller wearing number 51 at that linebacker position.
And
now.
Playing middle linebacker.
Yep, playing middle linebacker, snapping as well.
Dick Butkus was my football idol. I worshiped that man as a football player.
Recently passed away, didn't he?
And you know what I got as a great gift from one of our sponsors?
Saw that.
An autographed Dick Butkus.
Who gave that to you?
Jersey. Mr. Vance did.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Vance did that.
And he actually got it from one of his in-laws who saw my Facebook page and liked it.
Well, he was mean, no doubt about it.
He was the gold standard of linebackers.
6:54 left in the first, no score. They throw it out here in the flat, caught, and then bang, hit right immediately with maybe a yard or two pickup, if that. And it's caught by Jaden Williams, the junior wide receiver. Quick popper. Burks caught him out here. They went to a different set that time, Stan. They wasn't in the full house that time.
You know, that was a great job by Waller. He was being blocked by another guy and really being held 1-yard pickup, but he's able to bounce off of that and make the shoestring tackle for the 1-yard gain. Excellent defensive play by Mr. Waller. You think of him as an offensive player, he can play some D as well.
Receiver, far side left is Colton Trice. They send 2 out there. They send 2 to the near side. Nearest us is Jalen Edston, one of the captains. 1 running back to the left of the quarterback. They give the jet sweep, and running that football will be Jaden Williams. And Williams is caught and corralled after he picked up maybe a couple, 2 or 3 yards to the 30. It brings up 3rd down and about 6.
Lakai Tompkins on the defensive stop after the pickup of 2. And it'll be 3rd, a long 5, short 6.
TCA crowd across way. More people have come in. Pretty nice road crowd now. More people still driving in over there behind the bleachers.
Hey, you know, we got to thank the field wizard, Justin Miller, for the food and drink tonight.
Absolutely. And our hats off to Brandon Pipkin, the outstanding AD here, who brought us right up next to the fence here behind the press box.
Yeah, and I'll tell you a little story after this play as well.
Here is the quarterback. Burks rolling this way, throwing, and it's caught. Great catch at the midfield stripe, and then tackle immediately will be Aiden Welch. He caught that ball on the run with both hands high above his head, and then he was corralled and snubbed by Owen Atwood, but it's across midfield into TCA territory at the 48-yard line. Nice throw, but even a better catch.
Still a 15-yard pickup and a 1st down for the Eagles of Chester County. That's their first down of the game.
Absolutely. 5:14, clock running first. No score. Receiver far side left again is Trice.
Tight formation
2
here.
Receivers here the near side. They put in motion this time Robertson. And it's going to be the handoff, and running that football and running it effectively will be Barham. And they finally, TCA pins him and throws him to the turf, literally like they bulldogged him down. And he's inside the TCA 35 to the 34. And Stan, the momentum has really turned after the TCA mistake.
His 3rd carry, 13 yards on, 18 yards on 3 carries for Mr. Barham.
They took the ball at their 9. They moved it to the TCA 34, 1st and 10. Clock running, 4:41, no score.
These last 2 plays have been very critical to the Eagles moving down the field. We've got to stop them right here.
Welch and Trice, far side left. Here's the play fake to Barham. Rolling left will be the quarterback, Burks. Burks is hit, and a great play by Lakai Tompkins, who knocked him to the turf at about the 35.
Burks, the quarterback, loses one on the play. And that's why I like to see you had Lakai Tompkins. Kids watching the game, Lakai Tompkins chasing him. Lakai laid out on the play, showing great effort. And that's what you got to do every single play. You got to lay your body out like that. Great play, great hustle.
That's a quick little quarterback, Burks, too. But, boy, Tompkins, he's got some great feet.
That was more of a loss of 2 on the play.
It was a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12 from the 36. Far side left, Hashmart left.
Using the H-back as a blocker.
Yep. The up back. Here's the handoff this time, and cutting it back inside to the hash will be Colton Trice, the receiver, who came from far side left, gets the 2 yards back that they lost and gets a couple of yards, maybe a yard. So it's 3rd down and 9 and a big play here. at the 33-yard line. Stand probably 2 down territory, but, boy, you'd love to stop them here and make them think about it.
What was Trice? What's his number?
His number, Trice, is 17.
17, that's right.
3:15 left. Edston.
I was not able to get the Chester County numbers before game time like I usually do.
2 little bitty guys, far side left.
Going deep.
Looking, throwing out to Barham, one-on-one, and Barham will crash his way to the 30. He was met initially by Tompkins, who got a hand on him. Hammer and Hank Miller came over and finished him off with some help. And at the 30, it's going to be 4th and about 6.
Pickup of about 2 on the play.
Almost 7 stands.
Did you see the way Dancy peeled off and got back there to help on that tackle?
He sure did.
That's a great play for a big man.
Lakai made the play, though. He impeded his progress and slowed him down enough for help to get there. But 4th and 7.
Especially for a man that's only been with the program since Monday.
Oh, no doubt.
That's a great play.
4th and a short 7.
That's mid-season form there, dog.
Big play here, I know, dog. Burks in that shotgun.
They're showing right.
Look at this set here. They put Barham in motion, the counter play. They give it to Welch. Welch is going to get the first down and more. Breaks the tackle. A flag comes in, though. It's going to come back. That's going to be holding. It's either holding or a face mask on TCA. I think it's holding.
Our players are asking for a hold there. It flagged back at the 24-yard line.
Yep, holding. Little guy broke it, though, didn't he, Stan?
Yeah. You'll get a pickup of 6 on the play.
Barham holding his hands out like, what happened there, guys?
And that was who carried that ball again?
That was Welch.
Welch, and he's number 3.
Number 2.
They're running a lot of different backs out there.
They sure are. So that will negate the touchdown at the 2:08 mark, and they'll move the ball back now to the 34-yard line where it's 4th down still.
And see, it's out of
9 now.
It's realistically, it's out of field goal range, but you don't want to really punt the ball here. This is a good, take your shot play.
No doubt about it. You go for this here.
I mean, you either got there if you got a punter that's got a great 9-iron.
Yeah, triples here to the near side as nightfall sets in here at Eagle Stadium. 4th and 9. Burks back. Burks throws. They go for the home run, and it's not even close. Overthrown. Great defense that time. Outstanding coverage by, that was Williams down there with help from Lakai dropping off. And the defense holds after Chester County had a lot of momentum with 1:50 and a scoreless first quarter.
Diamond, did you notice how where their quarterback, he did a nice job faking to the right, looking right, trying to throw you off before he looked left. That's a nice look, though. I like that technique.
34-yard line, 1st and 10. Lions have it.
I'll always show a little love to the visiting team.
Ethan Kaufman comes in. He'll be the snapper. And the Lions, Coach Mancini over there calling out the plays offensively.
Well,
Michael, Nathan Bibb, Will Brasher, Thomas Henderson, Mark Jackson, the assistant coaches. He really did.
Coach Fugate as well.
Fugate, you pointed him out to me earlier.
Middle schoolers 2-0.
1st and 10 at the 34. They're on 34. Lions have it for the second time tonight. Lakai running and powering his way for a couple, 2 or 3, maybe to the 37. He's going to pick up about 3, 2nd and 7.
Pickup of, that's going to be closer to 4, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's a long 3. Let's give him
2. Yeah, let's say 3.
Yeah, you're trying to pad those stats again. I know how you operate. Buddy.
3 carries, 15 yards. We're going to need those lights pretty soon.
Jay and I are on top of your game, buddy. You did a good job getting up here, by the way. 2nd down and 7. It was rough coming up these stands.
I grunted my way up there.
I'm talking about myself, not so much you. Here's Bales rolling, throwing,
wide open.
Waller. Waller had it, and he's got it inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, 26, another big throw by Vales, 24. A big catch, a Chuck Hutton, 1st down. Waller's momentum carried him toward the sideline. If that had not been the case, he would have scored.
About 35 yards in the play. So that gives him 2 carries. 2 carries with Richard Petty, 43 yards.
Cooper Vales, boy, he threw a strike, didn't he? A bullet.
Man, and just dancing down the side. Wide open, got way behind the defenders.
Delk is the up back. Tompkins in the pistol behind Vales. Receivers 1 each way. Waller here to the near side. They give it to Lakai. Lakai looking for a block. Doesn't find much of one.
No.
And they'll get him right inside the 25.
About 28.
Maybe a yard.
About 29.
Or 29. No, that's 24.
Pickup of 1. And one thing you're going to see in this ball game, teams are going to sell out on Lakai Tompkins.
Sure.
So that's going to leave other people open. You know, you do the fake, and Cooper Vales can run. You got the option play, either Cooper taking it or Lakai taking it, and it'll open. The more they key on Lakai, look at me, he's going out as a receiver now.
And I don't know that this skill group for TCA is not one of the best skill groups, not only in West Tennessee, but across the entire state.
Absolutely one of the
low snap. Bales will have to stumble, but he's going to pick it up. Now Bales is going to throw it. He's got a man open. And catching that
my, got it.
Complete to the 10-yard line. What a play by Bales as that ball was snapped. And then he was able to stumble his way over to it and threw it. Is that Delk that caught it?
I cannot see at that point there, right?
That's Delk that caught it.
Okay, Delk. 12 yards in the pickup.
We'll double check, but no, it's not Delk. That's number 3. That's going to be Gabe Lee. Excuse me to the Lee family. Gabe Lee caught it.
For 12, the little general, the G-man.
Mom would not let us forget that, and Grandma and Granddaddy
She'd call our head.
Carry.
Great block there.
Rolling this way. Bales wants to throw a little jump pass. Touchdown, Lions, and it's going to be caught in the end zone, Stan, by Delk.
10-yard touchdown strike for Delk, and the Lions draw first blood in this ball game here at Chester County.
66-yard drive, capped off by the 10-yard strike. Vales made the drive, though, when no snap a moment ago, kept his composure and got it, and
you know what?
Was able to catch Gabe Lee open.
You young folks are not going to know with it, but 2 words describe that play: Fran Tarkington.
Cooper now will attempt the PAT.
Would you agree?
I agree totally. Snap forthcoming. Back, ball down, kick up, and it is up, and it is good. 7-0 Lions, 17 seconds left in the first. Cooper Vales and the gang on the roll in that drive with a 66-yard effort. Stay with us. A 1-minute break, and we're back after this on Worthy Road Studios in the BallGame Blitz.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
At Foundation Bank, we love working with small businesses, and we serve them uniquely through truly local decision-making and underwriting. But we're more than a lender for your small business. We're also a source of financial counsel. Hey, running a small business can be hard and complex, but we can help. Let us learn more about your small business by visiting our website. It's foundationbank.org, or call us at the number on the screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Foundation Bank is a member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, everybody. 17 seconds. Delk to kick it away. End over end. Barham
in the end zone.
Cannot bring it out of there. He thought he was maybe right outside it. And threw a high pass back to Floyd Flippin. Not too shabby to throw one over Floyd's head. Yep. He's not real tall. So it's a 7-0 game. Excuse me, Flippin family. Well, the ball will be now moved out, and it will be with 17.3 seconds left. Stan, remember, TCA's defense held, and then they marched 66 yards for the touchdown. And Vales, you name them. Vales, Lakai, Delk, Gabe Lee. Don't forget the offensive line as well. Did a great job. And Vales made a tremendous play on the play before the touchdown when he was able to stumble his way and get that ball and not hit the turf. Well, it's going to be back out there. Mr. Burks, the quarterback, at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, Eagles with 17.3. They're down to our left. And
delay a game. And
timeout.
A flag.
Oh, it wasn't? I didn't see it.
Yeah, let's go ahead. We've got some scoring updates.
Okay. All right.
JCM leads Liberty 16-0. Northside over Crockett County 7-0. No score between Southside and Ripley. USJ with a 7-0 lead over Peabody. Jackson Christian leads 7-0 over North Point. And, of course, TCA with the 7-0 lead here. And looking at some other scores from around West Tennessee, we will find that Houston leads Briarcrest 11-0 in that ball game. And that's about it for this first high school scoreboard here in West Tennessee.
So it will be at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Far side left will be Robertson. Actually, it's, 1st and 10 at the 20. They got the timeout, I guess, Stan, before the flag. 17.3.
We'll go with that.
Barham is right behind Birch to his left a little bit. Birch play fakes it to him, throws out here. A little quick hot pass, this time to Welch. And Welch breaks loose.
German suplex takedown.
Pretty good yardage, though.
He took him to Suplex City on that one.
Yeah, he did a good job, though. Those little scat back.
With the reception.
And moved up to the 27-yard line. It's going to be second
down.
And about 3 when we come
And
back for the second. 7-0. TCA leads it on a 66-yard drive. A Vales to Delk touchdown pass. And we head to the second with Chester County with the ball down 7-0. This is TCA football on the BallGame Blitz in Worthy Road Studios.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes. Let's build something beautiful.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
As we begin second quarter play, TCA with the 7-0 lead over Chester County. Chester County's got the ball 2nd and 2 as we begin second quarter play. Here's Dave McCulley.
Yeah, they picked up a yard during the timeout. Hand off Barham. Barham looking for something. Not much there. I don't know that he got it. He's very close.
Very short. 3rd and 1.
Yeah, 3rd and less than a yard, about 3/4 of a yard, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it looks like they gained a yard on the transition.
I thought so too, Stan. It was 3rd and 3, or 2nd 3 when we left. We came back, it was 2nd and 2.
Life on the road.
Oh, yeah, 11:35 left in the first half. TCA leads the game 7-0. Great to have you on with us tonight. Audio only due to the TSSAA regulations, and then replayed later tonight or tomorrow, and that will be replayed on Worthy Road's YouTube. That's video and audio. Hand off Barham. Barham powers his way and crunches his way to about the 33.
Pickup of a 3 on the play, 5 carries, 23 yards from Mr. Barham.
No doubt he's their workhorse, Dan. We mentioned earlier he carried the ball almost 200 times last year. That's a lot of running.
And 90 yards for Mr. Barham.
His
older brother signed a college scholarship last year.
You think that's a lot? How about Lakai took it 273 times?
1,540 yards.
Yeah, how about that? Two great running backs.
28 touchdowns. Lakai, among players returning from last year, 6th best in the state as far as touchdowns scored. Oh, great tackle.
Way, what a nice play. And coming through there and upending Barham, that's going to be
18.
Sawyer Lee.
Playing his first year of football.
I mean, he textbook got him right at the ankles with his helmet.
I think we'll just call him Tom Sawyer.
Well, he sawed him down, didn't he? 10-18, clock running, second quarter. Lights on here is getting a little darker.
It's going to be dangerous if you got 2 Lees out there on the defense, and you know how Miss Kristen played defense in high school. So these boys were well schooled in playing defense.
The gals, great impact players. Basketball, now the Lee brothers play fake, and the quarterback will carry and nothing much there for Ethan Burks. First guy back there that got him around the shirt sleeve. Guess who?
That would be Hank Miller.
Hank
Miller, the middle linebacker. You're not going to get away from him much.
You presented him a present off season.
I presented him with a big jumbo-sized sledgehammer that we wrapped with black. We painted it purple, wrapped it with black handling tape, put TCA on it, and we're going to mark every single tackle he makes on that hammer throughout the year. He took that hammer and made some of his junior football pictures with, and they turned out fabulously.
You're still looking for your Hammer and Hank T-shirt, though, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd down at about 6.
It'll be gimmick
7.
infringement.
Here's a high snap. Burks pulls it down. Burks hit in the backfield, but breaks away from Tompkins. He's at the 40, and he stopped. Nice play there by Gabe Lee, who saved the first down. It's going to be 4th and about a yard. Boy, Lakai had a beat on him, would have dropped him for about a 10-yard loss, and somehow Burks was able to get away from Lakai. And I don't know, they gave him a very good spot to the 44. He's got the first down, I think.
Boy.
And Coach Bowling is not happy about that spot. He's talking. He's talking to the far side official about that spot. Got his cap off, and I don't blame him, Stan. He was a good yard short, I thought.
I mean, 33 years, you trust his experience.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring it up so much if he wasn't squawking over there about it. But I agree with him, and he's still talking to the official. Good group of officials here, good crew, but I think they might have missed that one, folks. 40 over the 44. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Right below us here, hash mark left. 2 receivers, far side right. 1 here to the near side. Barham has it again. Barham dives his way literally to midfield and is finally stopped at the TCA 49. He's going to pick up almost 7 yards.
6 carries.
A good 6 anyway.
6 carries, 29 yards for Mr. Barham.
Man, he's powerful, but he's pretty.
He runs low to the ground.
Yeah, he does. He's pretty quick too, isn't he? Quicker than you would think.
Look at where the dash marker, and then they convenient.
2nd and a long 3, short 4. Ball inside midfield. Barham again. Why not? Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, powers his way over the linebacker, and is all the way down to the midfield stripe, and finally tackled by Owen Atwood.
9 yards in the pickup, 38 yards. The thing about Barham, Diamond, he runs low to the ground, hard to tackle. That's textbook form there for that young man. Not blazing speed or anything like that, but what he lacks in speed, he uses great technique in running low and making himself really hard to hit.
Well, the head coach, DeJuan Johnson, says, okay, guys, it's 7-0. We're not doing very well. Put it behind that massive offensive line and give it to Barham. That's exactly what they're doing. This time he breaks far side right, and then finally he's corralled and stopped there by Sawyer Lee and others. Good job there by the outside folks that turned him back inside.
Atwood in there on the play. Pickup of about 4.
You're right. Picks up 4 after all of that. Well, Stan, it's obvious. They've got a massive offensive line. We haven't talked a lot about that. I mean, they're big. One of the biggest offensive lines I bet we see all year, and they've got one of the great running backs in the state. Now they take him out for a moment, and the other running back there now is Heath Stewart. He's to the left of Burks, the quarterback.
High snap.
They give it to Stewart. Stewart's quicker.
Fumble!
He fumbles that ball, and I think TCA has it. Let's wait and see.
The fans are jumping.
And now they give it to the Lions. Well, Stewart gets the carry.
He fumbles the ball, but falls back down on it.
And he falls back on his own snafu.
Oh, Christmas came early.
Sure did.
For number 12.
6:30 left in the first half.
Oh, mercy.
3rd and 4.
And they gain yards on top of it.
Yeah. Ball inside the 35 to the almost to the 33. Hash mark right. TCA crowd watching from across the way. Massive crowd here at Chester County. They're just about full on this side. We haven't mentioned that. Burks with Stewart still out there at the running back. Burks rolls. Burks throws.
No.
Incomplete. Short arm that one. Had the man open momentarily, but pretty good coverage that time by the Lions. They had pretty good coverage with Caleb Williams out there and Gabe Lee out there. 4th down now. Now Barham comes back in. Barham may have taken one in the bread basket or something, Stan, because he was out on crucial plays. You wonder about that a little bit. Must have been shaken up a little bit.
4th down and long here, but it looks like they're going to go for it here with the ball at the just inside the 34. You got, again, ball at the 34. Take a crack at it.
Clock arrested after the incomplete pass. Receivers, the scat backs far side right. Near side receiver is Colton Trice, the bigger guy. Barnes and the pistol behind. Actually, back to the left. Play fake. They throw it out here, and it's going to be caught by Trice. 1-on-1. He is almost stopped. Now breaks open 20. 15. Boy, we had him wrapped up, and unable to get him was Caleb Williams. Had him wrapped up, and he got away. He's got a first down and 4. He's
about the
15-yard line.
15-yard pickup for who?
That was Trice that caught it, the bigger receiver. Williams played it perfectly and had him stand, and then he was able to break off the tackle. Actually, they mark him down at about the 16, excuse me.
Jay Bird, if you could turn that light on, that'd be great. Thank you.
Hand off Barham. Barham has a hole. Barham has running room. Barham's inside the 10. He's down to the 5. picks up a good.
Takes the ball up the middle for a game.
I mean,
second down.
we had him. That's our first and goal now.
That's first and goal at 5. He was at the 6th inning.
Had him wrapped up for a loss.
They give it to Barham again. Barham hit the backfield this time. And, boy, Hammer and Hank came through there and hammered him right at the knee level. Good, clean tackle. Hank gets up a little slowly. I bet his sister's listening tonight.
Yep.
Boy, you talk about Jenny did a great job at our church, West Jackson, the other day.
Justin made a long-distance trip last night to see her at the county fair over in that county over there.
She's a beautiful girl and very talented, and got her from the church.
I got to thank her for cutting my yard a few times this summer.
Got in front of the church and just put on a tremendous testimony about her trip. 7-0, 5:04. Barham has it. Barham, no, it's going to be Burks, the quarterback keeper, on the play fake. It froze me, and it froze the Lions. Touchdown, Eagles, with 4:58 left.
Had him behind the line of scrimmage, but we missed the tackle on the play. And Chester County kick away from tying this one up, Dave.
I have that stand a 67-yard drive. I'm going to double-check that.
Sounds about right.
Well.
Oh, the what-ifs on that drive there.
Absolutely. And it froze Barham. The play fake to Barham froze me for a moment and froze our defense. The point after to tie the game is up, and it is up, and it is good.
Extra point is
by
good.
Lincoln Phillips. We're tied at 7. Stay with us. Back with the Lions on offense after this 30, a quick 30 on the BallGame Blitz at Worthy Road Studios.
All JEC.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We're back, 4:58 to go. Upset in the making. It's Memphis Business Academy 14, Hardin County 0.
A little bit of a surprise there, no doubt. Well, what if? Two biggest little small words, I guess, in the English language. And Stan, there were so many times TCA had a chance to stop them and just couldn't hold on and do it. And credit Chester County, their persistence paid off, and they tied the game at 7 with 4:58 left in the second stanza.
Gleason leading Fulton County, Kentucky, 22-6 in that ball game. So they're happy in Spudville.
Tatertown, no doubt about it.
JCM 24-0 over Liberty.
Liberty's really struggling, aren't they?
Yeah.
Here's Phillips' kick. That's going to go in the end zone. Waller's going to get it back there and have to just stay right there with it.
Phillips' kick goes
well, that's
to the end zone for a touchback.
Great weapon on special teams when you got a kicker, especially in high school, that can put it in the end zone, Stan.
Haywood County 16, Pure Academy 6. That was a 7-point game last year, Dave.
Yep.
Let's see, Hardin County leading 6-0 over Kingsbury. Northside over Crockett County 7-0. Ripley with the 7-0 lead over Southside. Jackson Christian School still holding on the 7-point lead, 7-0 over North Point, and USJ with the 7-0 lead over Peabody.
In the pistol, Tompkins behind Bales at the 20. Hand off Lakai. Lakai, far side left. Turns it on the motors. He's up near the first down chain, near the 30.
He'll pick up 8 on the play.
Might be a little short, and he is about 2 yards short, maybe a yard. Let's give him almost 9.
Okay.
Let's call it second and a yard. Stan was talking about kickers a moment ago, putting it in the end zone. We've had our share of great kickers through the years. I don't want to name one or two because I'll leave someone out, but we've had our share, haven't we?
How about Joao Lopez?
I remember that, yeah. You love that name. Hand off. No, it's going to be Tompkins. Tompkins, he does have it.
Picks up
Bales
4 on a
that
first
time.
down.
Yeah, he's got the first down across the 30 to about the 32.
Pick up a 3 on a first down.
They'll stop the clock at 4:22 to move the chains.
So it's a Chuck Hutton first down.
Gets enough for the first
you
down.
and I are so old, Stan, that we remember when the chains were over there and you couldn't read them sometimes. Now with the digital, you can, can't you?
How life has changed.
It really has in a lot of ways. 4:13 left, clock running in second stanza.
Is it me or is this stadium a tad dark?
It's a little dark. I thought the same thing.
Only 2 rows of lights on each bank.
Here's Bales rolling right after the low snap. Looking. Going to have to dump it. He'll just throw it out of bounds.
Teaching point. Teaching point.
Chester County says it's intentional grounding. There was no receiver in the area.
No, that's illegal. That's a legal throw.
Yep.
When the quarterback is running out of real estate like that, your receivers have to recognize that play come back to the quarterback.
They did.
All receivers come back to the quarterback.
We had everyone on the fly pattern right below us here, too. Well, the clock arrested at 3:55. Second down and 10 at their own 33. Tied at 7. Diamond Dave and Stan the Man with Jay Cashin, our producer and director. Bales play fake's going to keep it, and now he's going to throw it out here and threw it away. Threw it over Waller's head. Boy, Delk said I was open downfield.
He was wide open. He could have cut and run up the field for a touchdown.
Just didn't seem, did he?
Bales could have took that himself and gone in for the score.
Well, it's easy for us to see that, but he was running and on a full pace. Just
we would be if he had done what he should, we'd be setting up for the extra point right now.
A touchdown, no doubt. Third down and 10 at the 33. Big play defensively for Chester County. They like to get their paws back on it. Low snap again, but Bales picks it up. Bales throws. He's got Waller. Waller has that football. 30, 25, 20. First and 10, and it's Bales to Waller again. How many times have we said that? Beautiful throw, great catch, and at the 20-yard line, first and 10 with a Chuck Hutton first.
There's
down.
A flag back here on the play.
45
on the play.
Oh, no.
I didn't see it.
And it came late.
They're going to pull it back. Illegal participation.
What? That's one I'd like to see explained.
Coach Bowling's got his cap off again.
Did somebody come in late or?
Boy, oh boy, instead of having it now at the 20-yard line, first and 10 of Chester County, that brings the ball all the way back to the 28, where it's 3rd and 15.
Mercy.
Once again,
we've had our share of mistakes in this first half, and it's cost us.
Diamond, I hate to say it, but we're killing ourselves.
We really are.
Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls. I watched that the other night. Baby Ruth, remember the ball? Second, we'll make it 3rd and 15. Clock running with 2:25. 3rd and 15. Chester County could come out of this with a great field position if they hold.
Blitz.
That's showing the blitz. Let's see if they go after him. They back off. Now they bring the blitz from the far side. Here's the slant pattern to Waller. Waller catches the ball, across the 35 to the 37. Little slant in pattern, little bubble screen, but nowhere to go for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th. And Stanley got to get to the 44.
Timeout, TCA.
And the ball is at the 40, just short of the 40. Well, TCA called the timeout.
You know, if you were going to go for it, why waste the time out here, Dave?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, let's take a quick 30, and we'll be back right after this.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Well, Diamond, after the timeout, it looks like TCA is going to punt.
Well, this is the right call. I mean, who am I to tell Coach Bowling right or wrong, but you've got to punt the ball here, I think.
Yeah, inside your own 40, you punt.
Yeah, they're going to send Burks back to the 25.
If you're on the other side of the 40, you go for it.
Yep.
And that's a situation Chester County has found themselves in a couple of times tonight.
So Burks stands back. Delk delivers another nice punt. End over end. And he bombed the ball.
Fumble.
And TCA may get it. Let's see. It's open. TCA's got that football.
Lions
TCA's
with the
inside
ball.
the 30. A big mistake by Chester County. Burks on a great punt by Delk. Now we got a little fracas going on down there. And now a flag comes in.
They're going to call it on TCA, I bet.
Flag comes in after all of that. Ball at the 27-yard line, 28-yard line.
0 for them was involved in it.
Landon Lewis.
He was the culprit wearing blue.
Well, I think if you're going to throw the flag, it's got to be a double flag in my mind. It's got to be on 2. Personal foul, TCA.
Oh, call it both ways.
28-yard line. They'll mark it back to the 43. He's still walking. He's to the 44, actually.
Chester County has not been penalized yet.
Well, still pretty good field position and a great break. Let's see if TCA can capitalize. 1:55 left in the first half. And tied at 7.
And that was another 40-plus yard punt.
That was a great punt. Not only distance, but the way he's punting it, Stan, end over end high, and Burks got his paws on it and then coughed it up.
He apparently
I'm not sure who recovered the fumble.
He apparently has watched a few Ray Guy highlights.
No doubt.
I'm drawing a lot of old names out of the hat that today's youth wouldn't even know.
Southern Mississippi and the Oakland Raiders.
The only punter ever be drafted with a first-round pick.
Triples, far side left. Bales drops, looks that way. Rolls, wants to throw, throws across in the middle. It's caught by Williams. No, that's going to be, that is Williams. Williams inside the 35. Numbers are a little hard to read here tonight because of the lights.
Pickup of 11.
Sam, where was the gym we went one night and we couldn't see anything hardly in there?
Well, that would be several gyms.
32-yard line.
Play does result in first down.
Big first down.
You
That's
can take
Chuck Hutton first down.
Tipton Rosemark for one.
I remember that now, yep.
Dark,
I think they've improved those, though, haven't they?
I wouldn't go that far.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 32.
Sorry, Bubba.
Doubles far side left. Handoff Lakai. Waller leading the break for him that time on the breakout. He's inside the 25.
About 8 on the play.
Yep, picks up 8 to almost the 24-yard line. Clock running a minute 12, tied at 7. TCA marching.
Teaching point on that play. Lakai went kind of slow, following the great block by Waller there. When Waller made the kick-out block, he cuts it inside.
You know, Delk was out there, too. Delk is an outstanding, I think he's one of the more unheralded players in recent years at TCA.
He does not get the love he needs.
He's a really good blocker. He's the up back, and he was leading the charge as well. He led the initial charge, and Waller was right in on his backside. Hand off Lakai. Lakai dancing his way, prancing his way.
Look at that drive.
His way to the 20, and is hit back there.
3-4 yard pickup.
Timeout TCA with 39.3. Coach Bowling was down there by the chains, and he was saying, give me a timeout now. 37.9, the ball at the 21.
Whoa. Is that not a first down? Yes.
Yeah, it's first down.
4 yard, 4 yards
down.
4 yards in the pickup.
Still the play is a first down.
They bring big number 70 out, Caden Talley, and they put a guy in even bigger, Lathan Selane.
8 carries, 4 yards for Lakai.
Clock running, 26 seconds. Vales being flushed out of the pocket, rolling right,
run it.
Throwing, and it's going to be, I can't tell. Stan, you've got a good angle on it.
No.
Is he out of bounds?
Out of bounds.
Incomplete. Great effort by Vales. Who was the pass intended? I can't see around the score.
Very, very tough to see, but he made the right. There was a player in the end zone.
Yep.
Couldn't see who it was.
That player is Delk was out there, and along with that Gabe Lee.
I believe so.
Yeah, he's coming back at us.
Yeah, Gabe's wearing 3 this year.
Completely screened here. Yeah, that was Gabe Lee and Delk both in the area. Well, here it is. 12 seconds left.
And Vales could run himself.
Ball at the 21-yard line.
Realistically, you can get 2 plays off.
Yep, 2 plays is what you want here. Michael has called the play. Michael Mancini across the way. He went out of the country during the
He went home. I didn't know he's from England, actually.
Yeah, I did not know that either. I say, old chap. Well, the ball at the 22-yard line.
He went home to kiss the blarney stone.
Yep. 21 with 12 seconds left. Now Floyd's going to come over and talk to
somebody.
The Chester County bench about something, or the official over here. Maybe it's how much time's actually left. He's looking up at the press box.
Should be kept on the field.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, they got 12 on the clock.
12 on the clock, and
if they're wanting to add to it, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I would be too. And I am too. Well, they put 19 seconds, so
I'm all for that. Nice call, Floyd.
Good officiating, yes.
Great officiating.
Floyd
and Larry thinks I can't compliment an official. Great officiating,
Floyd's at the top of his game in the first game.
Yeah.
Vales with Tompkins in the pistol behind him. Vales rows. Tompkins stays in there and blocks for him. Vales throws. Vales caught down there by Williams. Williams at the 5, and with 10 seconds left, he's going to be knocked down at about he's at the 5-yard line, Stan.
13 yards in the pickup. Teaching point on that play, Caleb Williams came back to the ball. Did you see that? He broke off 4 or 5 yards on the pen. Let's go ahead and keep it here.
We're going to keep it here, and I'll tell you what else.
First and goal. At the
good block by
6.
Lakai Tompkins with 10 seconds left. Ball at the 6, first and goal. And Stan, Tompkins gave him enough protection, and you're right. The receiver came back and got it.
And that's what you got to do. Teaching point. I love to give teaching points to young players on the field here, and that was a great comeback to help our quarterback who was getting ready to get his bell rung.
So, tied at 7.
Well,
TCA took a 7-0 lead with 17 seconds left in the first stanza. 66-yard drive. Vales a 10-yard strike to Delk. PAT by Vales, 7-0. 4:58 in the second quarter here. 67-yard drive, capped off by a Burks 5-yard run. And Phillips for the PAT, and that's where we are, 7-7. Moving toward the school end zone here.
I hate to say it, I'm not going to point out who it is, but one of the managers basically looks like she's wearing a prison uniform, all orange. One of the water girls wearing the all orange outfit, doing a great job for the Chester County young men.
Now, you said that. I didn't.
She's doing a great job.
10 seconds left. The Balls kick off next week against Chattanooga. Cats kick off against Southern Mississippi. Vales throws in the end zone. Incomplete.
Time for one more.
Williams thought he was interfered with.
Thought he was held.
And thought he was held back inside the 5. And we do have a flag.
He was stopped at the goal line.
Yes.
Pass interference.
Threw him out of bounds. Is that what Jay has got? Jay's got the great angle. Jay threw him out of bounds.
Pass interference. Chester
Pulled
County.
Him out. Pass interference. Well,
that's going to take it
almost
down.
6 seconds. It's 4.7 seconds left.
That's going to take it down to about the 3.
Do you send in Vales or Delk to kick the field goal, or do you go for it?
I go for it. Go for the gold.
At the 3-yard line.
Because it's a hash mark kick. Go for the gold. Incidentally, one of my favorites.
I take the 3 here.
We're not.
You and Coach Bowling have forgotten more about football than I'll know. Vales is going to come out of there. Could be Lakai time here to the near side.
Setting up for option right.
Just inside the left hash over there. No, Vales is going to roll. Vales is going to throw. It's going to be caught.
Touchdown.
And that's going to be a touchdown. And that is caught by Braden Waller as time expires.
Waller with his first touchdown. That's 3 yards on the touchdown. 4 carries, 54 yards. And
holding on TCA.
On the play.
That's the end of the half.
My goodness.
Christmas comes early to Chester County.
Sam, we've had our share of flags, haven't we?
Yeah.
We're tied at 7.
Well, the player's still on the field. Like we're going to get another crack. No, and we get a timeout.
We get one snap ball. Chester County calls a timeout. Well, keep it here again. We'll get caught up in our halftime break.
If it was a flag on us and the clock expired, that should be the end of the half.
It can't end on a defensive penalty, I know.
But it was a penalty on us. Very strange.
Well, the public address announcer had already said the end of the half.
Well, you didn't listen to Floyd.
Maybe there was a split second left.
The horn hadn't sounded, even though it's on 00. I've seen that basketball games a time or two.
Yep.
I'm sure you've called a game when the clock was on 0.
We are digging our own hole here, Jay, because we have no idea, do we?
Penalty was accepted, so it's an untimed down.
Untimed down, they say.
Sure.
Well, we'll take that.
I mean, I was ready to walk into the half.
Well, if you try to field goal here, the ball is at the 13. It would be a 30-yard attempt.
I still go for it. I still go for 6.
Yeah, I think I would, too. I've changed my mind this time.
I'm going for the score here.
30 yards, makeable, certainly, but
I think I'm running the ball on this play.
No. What do you and I know? Vales is going to attempt a ball's at the 19, 29-yard attempt. The holder will be Owen Atwood. The snapper is Ethan Kaufman. Snap back, high snap, ball down, kick up, and that kick, does it have the distance? It is up, and it is no good.
Short.
The high snap hurt a little bit that time, and we go to the half. Tied at 7. Remember, Chester County will have it to begin the third quarter. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we're back. Sponsor coverage, we'll mention that. Scores from around the area, and a recap of the first half. We're tied at 7 here at Chester County. Good ball game. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Back after this 2-minute message on the BallGame Blitz and Worthy Road Studio.
Over 60 years, King Tire Company has been a trusted name in quality tires and auto care, proudly serving the Jackson community for decades from our Old Hickory Boulevard location. With tires, alignments, oil changes, AC repairs, brakes, belts, hoses, radiator repair, and more. King Tire Company delivers the expertise and reliability you can depend on. Visit King Tire Company on Old Hickory Boulevard in Jackson today, where decades of experience meet top-notch service.
Don't get hit with big repair bills. Keep your heating system off the disabled list with a preseason checkout from McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our technicians are specially trained to get your system in shape for the fall and winter seasons. You can sit back and enjoy the game knowing our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone happy and you off the bench. Let McCoy's tackle your system's maintenance. Your HVAC system's MVP, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
Call Farm Bureau agent Travis Vance at 731-661-0102 or see him at 285 North Parkway in Jackson.
For over 60 years, King Tire Company has been your trusted source for quality tires and auto care. Since 1959, our family-owned business, now managed by our third generation, has proudly served the community with 3 locations: East End Drive in Humboldt, Old Hickory Boulevard in Jackson, and Airways Boulevard in Jackson. From tires and alignments to oil changes, general repair, brakes, belts, hoses, radiators, and more, King Tire Company has the expertise and service you can count on. King Tire Company, keeping you on the road since 1959.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Roberts Jewelers, West Tennessee's premier luxury diamond jewelry store, family owned and operated for 78 years. Owner Janet Silver has a passion for hand selecting the best luxury jewelry from around the world. Roberts has the largest estate jewelry and diamond selection in West Tennessee. Roberts does custom design jewelry in their RJ Case state-of-the-art custom design studio. Chris Case is the most certified jewelry design expert in the area. Book your custom design experience now at robertsjewellersinc.com. Roberts Jewelers, 405 Van Drive, where West Tennessee gets engaged.
And welcome back to Chester County High School. My name's Stan Gerard alongside Diamond Dave McCulley, where it's TCA and Chester County in a tied-up football game. It's 7-all. We're going to give you a scoring recap from around West Tennessee right now. It is Haywood 23, Pure Academy 14 with 8:53 to go in the second quarter of that ball game. Jackson Christian leads North Point Christian 21-7 with $1:35 to go in the half. And let's see. Other scores from around West Tennessee. Crockett County 22, Northside 14. It is JCM 32, Liberty nothing. Ripley leads Southside 7-0 in that ball game. USJ all over Peabody. It's 28-6. We'll see USJ in 3 weeks. We'll be ending our 3-game road trip to start the season. Of course, TCA and Jackson Christian, we are tied at 7 in this ball game. Quickly, a little brief summary. TCA got on the board first. TCA led 7-0. Chester County managed to tie up, but Jay Bird, this is the ball game. TCA's had their chances. They actually scored a touchdown, brought back on penalty, and there were several plays throughout the first half where it was like we shot ourselves in the foot. We make the wrong call or the wrong decision, and it costs us money. Right now, we've been our own worst enemy. This is a ball game that realistically we could be at 21-7 in this ball game. I think realistically, but we're tied at 7 at this point. The cheerleader armada for Chester County on the field. I think every elementary school student in the county is out there, but a nice job by those young folks. TCA, a good crowd. It is a 35th class reunion for Chester County here tonight. They're actually going to have the reunion tomorrow, but the 35-year class reunion sitting just down and to our left from us. Talked to one of the ladies before that. Had a nice conversation before I grunted my way up the steps this evening. And a special thanks to Justin Miller and Diamond Dave, who helped me finish it off. The last 3 steps here were extremely difficult for me to make due to the height of the steps. And I have to thank Diamond and Justin for giving of their time to help me get up here to be able to broadcast this game for you tonight. We've got about 14 minutes to go before the start of the second half in this ball game. We're going to take a timeout. But before we do that, let's tell you who's sponsoring these ball games, or this ball game tonight. The Blacksmith Restaurant, Chuck Hutton Nissan, King Tire Company, Jones Chevrolet, Deaton's Carpet, Elite Dental, Humboldt Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram, McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning, King Jewelers, Foundation Bank, Great American Sports, Fitscapes Lawn Service, Summit of Jackson, some great rental homes there on the north end of Jackson, at the north end of Highland Avenue. You got to talk to those folks. First class, you pay one price, it covers everything. Brand new homes, and they are absolutely beautiful. Roberts Jewelers, the fine folks at Food Right, Water Well Solutions, and Tennessee Tractor, brought to you by the Field Wizard, the Summit of Jackson. Vance Farm Bureau Insurance is BM Social, and welcoming back to Trinity Christian Academy Sports after a few years layoff, our great friends Jim and Connie Clement at Clement Transmission and Wrecker Service. You need wrecker service, you need transmission work. I've used those folks for transmission work before. They do a great job at a fair price. Clement Transmission and Wrecker. We're tied at 7 here at the half, right here on the Ball Game Blitz.
Hey Jackson, Chuck Hutton, Tennessee's trusted name in automotive excellence, is proud to announce the grand opening of Chuck Hutton Nissan, now open at the I-40 and 45 bypass right in the heart of Jackson. Come see why Chuck Hutton has been the go-to destination for car buyers in Memphis for over 100 years. Now we're bringing that same dedication and experience to Jackson. Come experience the Chuck Hutton difference for yourself. Chuck Hutton Nissan will have you saying, I'm going to Jackson.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Let me tell you about the American Dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream, because your dream can come true.
Why rent an apartment when you can lease a home? The Summit in Jackson offers 2 and 3 bedroom single-family homes with lots of amenities. Enjoy the comfort and space in a gated community with smart technology, ADS security, and no maintenance. Short and long-term leases are available, so visit our website or call to schedule your tour today at the Summit in Jackson.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
For more than 60 years, King Tire Company has been your go-to source for quality tires and dependable auto care. Our Airways Boulevard location in Jackson has proudly served the community for decades, delivering the excellence you've come to rely on. Whether you need tires, oil changes, alignments, brakes, and more, King Tire Company has you covered. All tire sizes, ATV to light truck and beyond. Visit our Airways Boulevard location in Jackson today. King Tire Company, where long-standing tradition meets exceptional service.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Back here at Eagle Stadium in Henderson, Tennessee, everybody. Dave McCulley along with Stan the Man Gerard and Jay Cashin. We're tied at 7. Scoring recap here in this first half. The Lions scored on a 66-yard drive at the 17.3-second mark. Vales, a 10-yard strike to Delk. PAT by Vales made it 7-0 Lions. We go to the second quarter, spin our way there. At the 4:58 mark, a 67-yard drive capped off by the quarterback Burke's 5-yard run. And the PAT by Phillips, and that's where we are, 7-7. TCA had a chance to score there at the end, but the 29-yard field goal went awry. And just some penalties hurt us, Stan, in that first half, and we're tied at 7. Your thoughts about the first half, and what do you expect, sir, in this second half?
Well, we were on worst enemy in that first half of play, no question about it. Had a touchdown, called back. Missed a tackle, they score a touchdown. It's as simple as that. There were some other things, but 2 key plays. A touchdown call back on hold and a missed tackle results in them making about a 30-some-odd yard play, and they score on the next play. And that's where we wrote 7-all between these two teams. We gave you the scoring. We gave you some West Tennessee scores a little while ago. Here are the TCA stats. Rushing, Cooper Vales 1 for 10. Lakai 8 for 40. And Delk 1 for 1 receiving. Caleb Williams, 2 for 24. Waller, 3 for 51. Delk, 2 for 11 and a touchdown. And the G-Man, Gabe Lee, 1 for approximately 12 yards on the play. And we go into the half. TCA and Chester County tied at 7, Diamond Dave.
Tonight's game being brought to you in part by the Blacksmith Restaurant, Chuck Hutton Nissan, our first quarter and first down sponsor. King Tire Company, our second down sponsor. Jones Chevrolet. Deaton's Carpet. Big hello to Gary and the gang. Elite Dental. Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. McCoy's Heating and Air. King Jewelers. Foundation Bank. Great American Sports. Fitscapes Lawn Service. Summit of Jackson. Roberts Jewelers. Food Right. Waterwell Solutions. Tennessee Tractor. Summit Jackson. Vance Farm Bureau. BH Social and Clement Transmission. Some of the great sponsors that make it possible. Of course, Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz also covers University School of Jackson, South Gibson. Meanwhile, all of Union's home games, including volleyball, soccer, basketball, softball, and baseball. They broadcast Rockabilly Baseball. I actually did a game for them back here just a month ago. Bethel softball and Bethel football. Meanwhile, Lane College football and basketball. And all the BallGame Blitz games are archived at Worthy Road Studios YouTube, where you'll watch this one later tonight or tomorrow. Audio only here during our live broadcast. Don't forget to subscribe to Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel. Paul Schultz and the gang remind you that this is a copyright broadcast at Worthy Roads. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of the BallGame Blitz broadcast without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited.
Other scores from around West Tennessee at the half. Halls leads Tipton Rosemark 14-0 in that ball game. Crockett County and Northside now tied at 22. That's interesting. Ripley leading Southside 9-8. Ripley led 6-0 or 7-0 for most of it, but it's 9-8 Ripley over Southside in that ball game. Other scores from around West Tennessee. We'll take a look at you. Rockville and Nolensville. Nolensville 7, Rockville 6. Other scores. Fairleigh led St. George's 28-0 at the end of one quarter. We saw the Fairleigh Bulldogs a couple of years ago in a ball game, and they were a good group of players there. 28-0 confirmed on that score here. Harding Academy leads Kingsbury 13-6 at Kingsbury. About 15 people there for that ball game, it looks like. Middle Tennessee Christian losing to Columbia Academy. Boy, that's a huge opening game. Columbia Academy 22, Middle Tennessee Christian 6.
How about that?
In that ball game, a big opener. 3:07 to go in the first quarter of that ball game. Wow is all you can say to that. Let's see other scores as we scroll around town. It is Jackson Christian leading North Point 21-7. North Point Christian, the internet capital of the world for lack of internet service availability. Tipton Rosemark again losing the Halls 14-0. It is Bartlett leading their ball game to 7-0. Other scores slowly starting to come in as we get to it. It is, of course, TCA and Chester County tied at 7. And that looks like the latest update we can give you.
Let's gather a few more
at this point.
Let's do this. Let's pay some bills. A lot of great sponsors to make it possible for us to come your way each week. Next week, we'll be in Franklin with Nashville Christian. Airtime at 6:30, kickoff at 7. Let's take a 2-minute message. We come back with the second half, tied at 7 at Chester County. Our Lions will have to pull one out of the fire, just like they did last year when they came from behind and won. Back after this, although we're tied here at 7. Last year we were tied at 20, by the way. 2-minute break. We'll be back for the second half after this on the BallGame Blitz in Worthy Road Studios.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
At Foundation Bank, we love working with small businesses, and we serve them uniquely through truly local decision making and underwriting. But we're more than a lender for your small business. We're also a source of financial counsel. Hey, running a small business can be hard and complex, but we can help. Let us learn more about your small business by visiting our website. It's foundationbank.org, or call us at the number on the screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Foundation Bank is a member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes. Let's build something beautiful.
Great American Sports makes sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
director is Jay Cashin. Great to have Jay with us as always. One of the best people I've ever worked with through all these years. And Stan Gerard, along with yours truly, Diamond Dave McCulley. Chester County will have the ball as we begin this second half. Tied at 7. TCA took that late first quarter lead, 7-0. A little over, well, somewhat over middle of the second stanza. Chester County tied the game. Both teams have had their chances in each other's territory, the opponent's territory, but yet have come up short a couple of times, and some snafus have hurt the Lions tonight. And Stan will give you his keys again in just a matter of moments what TCA has to do. Last year, tied at 20. TCA trailed 13-0, tied the game 20-20 at halftime. Then the only score in the entire second half was a fourth quarter touchdown. The Lions pulled it out 27-20. And Stan, one thing that I will tell you, I was downstairs momentarily, and about a third of the crowd left after the young ladies out there put on a dance routine and a cheer routine.
That was
still a good crowd here.
Yeah, I think about most of the grade school kids must have been here on that deal as they put on a nice program. Back here, the second half, Diamond. I don't think Chester County has been called for a penalty in this game, and TCA has been called for several key penalties, including one that caused a touchdown to be called back that would have given us the lead as time expired in this ballgame. TCA has shot themselves in the foot time and time again in this ball game, either with the penalties, missing a tackle, or making a couple of wrong reads that would have gone into long gains. But, you know, like I was saying to Jay off mic, instead of looking at it negatively, we look at it this way. TCA, a tiny, tiny school, tied with the great big behemoth of Chester County. We're tied with them at 7 at the half, same as we were last year. It is my hope that our superior skill position players are able to get open and break things open. They were open several times in the first half. Lakai's had 8 carries for 40 yards, so he's trooping along at a good clip right there with runs of 10 and 9 and 8 among other runs, but he's pounding the ball and doing a good job. We've made some good passes. We've gotten open. A couple of times we've really smoked Chester County.
Yeah.
You know, our players getting behind them, but we got to do a better job of on the penalties and be a little bit sharper. We grabbed instead of wrapping up a couple times, and not wrapping up is the reason Chester County is even on the scoreboard.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Stan, also, I think we're going to get a good dosage of Barham here in the second half. They began to sort of identify trying to wear us down with that big offensive line, and Barham had a pretty good second quarter, although for the most part we did a pretty good job on him. I thought they did a good job on Lakai. Well, it's going to be to kick it off, Delk. Delk will boot it away. It's And they scored with 4:52 left on a Burks 5-yard run. And they win the game 14-10. Let's take a quick 2-minute break, come back, and we'll recap very quickly scoring and a few stats. And then head to Jackson right after this 2-minute message on Worthy Road Studios.
TCA Lions.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton Drug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream, because your dream can come true.
Why rent an apartment when you can lease a home? The Summit in Jackson offers 2 and 3 bedroom single-family homes with lots of amenities. Enjoy the comfort and space in a gated community with smart technology, ADS security, and no maintenance. Short and long-term leases are available, so visit our website or call to schedule your tour today at the Summit in Jackson.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
For more than 60 years, King Tire Company has been your go-to source for quality tires and dependable auto care. Our Airways Boulevard location in Jackson has proudly served the community for decades, delivering the excellence you've come to rely on. Whether you need tires, oil changes, alignments, brakes, and more, King Tire Company has you covered. All tire sizes, ATV to light truck and beyond. Visit our Airways Boulevard location in Jackson today. King Tire Company, where long-standing tradition meets exceptional service.
Welcome back to Chester County High School, where the Eagles of Chester County have just defeated TCA by a score of 14-10. A controversial game in some ways, and a game that if you're Trinity Christian Academy, you're going to look at that, look at this ball game and say, what if we, for the most part, gave Chester County a couple of Christmas presents and they hold on to win 14-10.
Yeah, taking nothing away from the Eagles, it is going to be one of those, might let this one get away. 66-yard drive. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Bales, a 10-yard pass to Delk, 6-0. Bales PAT made it 7-0. Only other score in the first half was a 67-yard drive by the Eagles. Burks, 5-yard run. Phillips, the PAT, that came at the 4:58 mark of the second. We did even at halftime, 7-7. Missed a field goal that could have given us the lead, but that wasn't to be. Then Bales capped off a drive, a 20-yard field goal with 11:39 left in the game, made it 10-7, and it looked like the Lions were in pretty good shape, but then credit Chester County. They went down, got some breaks, went down and scored. Burks with a short run made it 14-10 at the 4:52 mark. The Lions had the ball, moved it down, and had it first and goal at the 7 with about a minute and a half left, but coughed it up and could not score, and that ends the game. Unhappy final here. Chester County wins it 14-10. Stan, a closing comment.
Yeah, other quick scores. West Carroll over Gibson County, 38-14. Jackson Christian, the fourth, 28-20. It was JCM shutting out Liberty, the last score we heard. Last score we had, USJ was defeating Peabody. Northside and Crockett County were locked in at Donnybrook. I don't have an update on that score. We'll see if we can scroll a little bit and find an update on that. Southside has taken a lead over Ripley in that ball game at 16-9. Hawks in that contest. Last score we had, 40-0 Liberty. Last score we had was Crockett County 29, Northside 22. Southside now leads Ripley 14-9. USJ all over Peabody 42-6. Jackson Christian leads North Point 28-14. And of course right here, Chester County knocking off TCA 14-10. Diamond Dave.
Chester County gets Modlin next week. Modlin won last night, 28-21 over South Gibson. The debut of Coach Comer up there is success, and we'll see how they parlay next week with Chester County. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us, folks. We appreciate all of our great sponsors that made it possible. Be sure and watch the game later if you like to. That's going to be on the Worthy Road Studios
YouTube page.
For Jay Cashin, for Stan Gerard, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley. The unhappy final here, 14-10. We'll join you next week from Franklin, Tennessee, when we take on Nashville Christian, another road test. It'll be a stern one. Until then, at 6:30, God bless you. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'm Diamond Dave McCulley for Jay Cashin and Stan Gerard. Good night, everybody.